Hey everybody, Life's Journey at 50 here. So I have my good friend Kurt from BlackDog. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. So I just got done doing the Idaho BDR. I just put all his stuff through the ringer on the Idaho BDR.
As usual. My most infamous product tester right here.
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah. If you guys want to know about his products and they work, trust me, I'm the guy, okay? So appreciate you sitting down for a few minutes here.
Absolutely, brother.
What's new at BlackDog?
So much going on. So many new product development's just been off the charts. So we're still working on wrapping up some new products for the 1300 GSA.
Nice.
We've got, we just did the ultimate skid plate for the Cove 800. We just did the ultimate skid plate for the CF Moto IBEX 450 and a rear rack for that bike.
Nice.
And then we just started shipping parts for the KTM 390 Adventure R.
That's been a huge hit for you.
Probably one of the best adventure bikes out there. It's under 400 pounds. It has plenty of power, good suspension,
Awesome.
rock star bike.
Cool.
And I scouted some stuff up in Canada last week and got like 60 miles a gallon. It goes over everything.
Really?
Plenty of power on the highway, 75 miles an hour. And the bike fits me, I'm 6 feet. And
Right.
the bike actually fits me, which I did not expect on a 390. So,
That's awesome.
and it's a lot more stable than like a 500 dirt bike. It really tracks well and it doesn't get deflected all the time. So love the bike. So we did our skid plate for that, mounted to the frame, not the engine. We did our traction foot pegs that are a huge improvement. We did a rear rack that ties into the side, also carry extra fuel.
Right.
And I've got two different light mounts coming out, a 6-inch single row for the rigid, and then another light mount for dual lights.
Right. So you're really going all out on this 390.
Oh, 100%.
model, right?
100%.
That's
I
great.
think it's going to be a huge hit. So really like the bike a lot. And our skid plate we made compatible with the Kuber exhaust system, the header pipe, because it's different than the stock one. So we made one for the stock.
Kind of like decatting it. And
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yep. So it fits that already, which is great. So
Oh,
we got one of the first ones in on that bike. And
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some options too, because people are going to want to boost the power a little bit.
Right.
So
He did bring up the 450 IBEX.
Yep.
We saw one of those on the Idaho BDR. I think I was telling you earlier before we started this whole thing.
Yeah.
That was a really cool looking bike, and you said you're doing parts for that, so that's cool.
And I rode one, and it's a legit bike.
Yeah.
Like I was shocked how good it was.
Wow.
It's light. It's actually a parallel twin cylinder 450. It's not a single, so it's super smooth, plenty of power, it's comfortable. Like, and for $6,500, I think they retail for.
Right.
Yeah. It's yeah.
That's great. So wow, so you got a good 390 with the KTM. The new one is fantastic. Now, is that the Enduro or the regular?
So there's 4 different models. So the 390.
There's 4. I thought there was just 2.
Now there's the Adventure R, which is what I have. There's an Adventure X. That's more of a street-oriented version.
Got it.
There's the Enduro R, and it does. And our parts definitely fit the Enduro R. I think they're going to fit everything. And then there's actually a Supermoto version, and they're all the same frame. I think our parts are going to fit all of them. But I haven't confirmed that yet. But
Interesting.
yeah,
Our buddy Ian from Big Rock Moto. I mean, I think he's only done the 2. I think he's just done. Hasn't he? Didn't he just do the Enduro? And doesn't he have the
I don't know.
R?
He's got the R. He's got the R. I don't know about the Enduro.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but they all look the same.
Cool.
So, but I did get an Enduro and test fit the parts, and we're good there. So,
All right. See, how does just from a BlackDog perspective, how do you keep up? I mean, there's so many models coming. It seems like every year it's like new model, new bikes, all this other stuff. And I know you and obviously we've had discussions. You kind of like, boom. It's like, holy cow, how do I do this?
I mean, last year we came out with more new parts in 1 year in the history of the company, and we've been here 18 years. This year is going to be close to that.
Really?
Yeah, it's just been flat out. I'm just nonstop, and I've been buying and selling bikes and getting the new models in and all that, and turning bikes over a lot quicker these days, just because there's so many new models, and we're trying to hit everything we can. But yeah, it's been crazy. So we're jamming away, and the feedback's been phenomenal. I'm so lucky to have the customers we have. And
so you get all the new stuff going on. What about parts for I mean, you've got the gamut of
some of the older stuff we're kind of putting on the shelf for right now, because
Right.
I'm just coming out with so much new stuff,
Right.
and I can only carry so much inventory.
Right.
So, some of the older stuff that we don't sell that much of anymore, we're going to pause
Right.
probably through the winter, maybe in the spring, bring them back. when things kind of pick up again. So yeah, it's crazy all the new parts we have. And I'm working on other stuff for the Pan America as well, which is, it's funny because people always kind of turn their nose up at that bike.
Right.
I've been riding GS's, this is embarrassing, for over 25 years.
Wow.
I've been on KTMs for almost that long. The Harley is a legit adventure bike. It is phenomenal how capable that bike is.
I've been so close to getting one of those.
It's a blast, and it does so well on the dirt.
Right.
People wouldn't believe it. And I will say it does better in the dirt than the GS.
I don't. Do you know Larry Yeager? Yeah, you know Larry.
He's a customer.
Yeah, so
our skid plate.
Right. So I've ridden with Larry quite a few times, and he makes that thing just dance in the woods. It's unbelievable what he does with that bike. And every time I see him on it, I'm like, man, that Pan America can really do it. Like, and I like to your point, I just don't think. I think that association of the Harley Davidson and off road is such a disconnect for a lot of people.
100%.
And then the other factor I think is that it's a 1250. It's a big bike. It's like the Rhinos, the GSs or the KTM 1290. I don't know if people want to get into all that with a Harley Davidson, but it's a fantastic bike. Every time I've seen it out.
Yeah, I mean, the dealer network is huge.
Oh, that's a huge plus.
And I mean, the surprising thing is I figured it would weigh like 650.
Oh.
I figured it'd be super heavy. It's actually within 2 pounds of the 1300 GS standard.
Wow.
And it's got more fuel capacity. And
it's GS standard. It's that light.
It's five, I think 587. One's 587, one's 589.
Right.
Like it's 2 pounds difference with more fuel. With like 0.8 gallons more fuel.
Wow.
And I took mine to Baja this winter, and the shit I rode through on that bike, I was blown away.
That's awesome.
How well, I mean, I had dozens of miles of baby heads, sand, gravel, some huge hill climbs, and it just rocked it. Yeah, it was unreal.
Yeah.
Very, very capable bike.
I've been close to getting one, and I'm like, but I got 2 GSs, and it's kind of hard to justify having 3 big bikes. But man, it's tough to switch back and forth because everything's so different. Right.
But on the street, it's a rocket.
Yeah.
It's so fun on the street. You put that in sport mode.
That's awesome.
It 145 horsepower or something, but it like
rips
a V twin with that much power. It motors. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Anything else that you want to share from BlackDog? So we got all the new stuff coming out. We talked a little bit about the old inventory. Talked a little bit about obviously the Harley and a couple of different bikes, but anything else that you want to share with my audience, BlackDog? Yeah,
I'm just really grateful for all the support over the years. I mean, like I said, we've been 18 years in now, and we make all our stuff in the USA, and it's the word of mouth that gets spread with our customers is phenomenal. And I'm just very, very grateful for everybody for just spreading the word. We don't have the big marketing budget like the big box stores, so we rely on word of mouth, and the feedback we get from people is just really humbling.
I remember we were having this conversation before. I remember meeting you the first time. I was at the launch of the Wyoming BDR out in California, and then prior to that, I think how I really got to know BlackDog was our buddy Chad Warner. Again, when I first met him, he had everything kind of BlackDog, and his like, I want my bike to look like that, So and then I think I've spent the rest of my last 2 years of paychecks.
Thank you, Matt. We have a saying: the black dog's got to eat.
How many bikes have I gone through?
Dude,
I can't. I'm always calling you like, hey, what do we got going on here?
I appreciate it. I'm your first call after a bike. Usually, as you're leaving the dealership, I think is that when you call me.
Exactly. Yeah.
I lost count. You buy more bikes than I do, just about. So yeah, it's impressive.
It's embarrassing, folks. By the way, so that's. I mean, I think it was. It's. I don't know what else to tell people because I look at my bikes and the stuff that I've put them through, and for 4 years of riding, I've put my bikes through hell, as you all know.
Yeah, you have.
And it has saved my GSA, almost 3 years ago, when I rode it off the cliff in PA. If it wasn't for the
reinforcement
bar, my bike would have been totaled.
On the cylinder guards, between those two, and the skid plate. I mean, I think they all got hit on the tumble on the way down. You didn't miss a part.
I'm pointing out one, okay, not all of them, but just one.
One incident.
But I will say though that every time, it has stood the test of time. Even when I told you I slid down the highway 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
That it, now granted, it shaved it down and melted it right to the crash bar.
Yeah.
But it protected the bike.
Right.
And that's what kind of helped slide right down.
Yeah.
Like you said, I there's nothing else that I would put on my bike but your guys' stuff, because it has time and time proven itself. And I don't this time in Idaho, you'll probably see it on one of my videos, folks. But in Idaho, we're climbing that grizzly thing or whatever, and I hit something, and your cylinder guard cover, if it wasn't there, it definitely would have put a hole right through it.
Wow.
It banged off, and it was hard. You could hear it through my mic on about took my cylinder head off there.
You're the reason we overbuild stuff, Matt.
So I got that going for me, folks.
There you go.
All right. Well, Kurt, I appreciate your time. Thank you for everything.
Yeah,
and
thanks for all the
folks,
support.
if you need something for your bike, any protection, any of those things, this is the man right here. So see Kurt, go to BlackDog Cycle Works. It'll be you won't regret anything that you do. So thanks again.
Thanks, brother.
All right,
Appreciate
see
it.
you
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
man. Bye.